Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to go ahead and keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. And today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you like a proper explanation of that clown deck that I've been playing. And overall, the deck's been extremely good. And the only games that I've lost to is to Bad Hands and to Taya Burn, because the deck doesn't really have anything against Taya Burn, and if it goes over three turns, Taya just wins. So the deck's been really good. Let me show you where my rankings at, and I haven't had time to play today, so I don't have any. I don't think I have any. I think I have 2 replays that I can show you. Let me go ahead and get where they're at. Well, let me show you where I'm at. I'll show you the deck, and then I'll show you some replays. So I'm currently in, well, it doesn't say. I'm in Platinum. I'm Platinum 1. And those are the only losses that I've gone so far. Everything else I've been able to go ahead and win extremely easy. Although they are like gold ranking 1s, 5s. And that's another thing about this event is that the rankings are all over the place. You can't play, because I'm in Platinum 1, right? And I played against a Platinum 2 that I beat. And I'm supposed to be playing another Platinum 1 within my same rank, but that's not the case. That the pairings are just all over the place, and that's the reason that you really can't kind of plan your deck out for whatever it is that you're gonna play against. So if you saw, I'm currently Platinum 1, played against a Platinum rank 2, Platinum rank 1, and then I played a Gold rank 3, then a Gold rank 1, Gold rank 1, Gold rank 5, 2, 1. And if this was like a standard like rank game, you wouldn't be having those matchups. I think it's because of the area or the way they've separated everything into groups. I'm guessing that's the way that everything's messed up. And to be honest, I really don't like it, because you really can't plan your decks out. Like for example, if you want to go ahead and play that water deck, the Mako deck, you can't do that efficiently, because you could be playing someone in Gold 1 or someone in Silver 1, and then the next game you could be playing someone in Platinum, and then they'll just trash you because that water deck isn't made to operate in those ranks. And the deck, let me go ahead and show you the deck that I'm using. So there's the optimized version of the deck. I showed it to you yesterday. However, it was just music. It was no commentary, no anything. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain what everything does. So Sphere Kuriboh is there for protection, and we're using 3 of them. So with Sphere Kuriboh, we want to protect mostly the Guardian statue. Every now and then we do let the Dream Clown die, because he's kind of slow. I think the statue is a little bit faster and a lot better than Dream Clown is. So I do prefer the statue over the Dream Clown. We're playing 2 Sergeant Electro, because I mean they're Sergeant Electro and they're really good. They're 16 attack, and it's the highest attack that this deck has. And it locks down your opponent's back row, and it prevents a lot of traps from being activated whenever he comes out. And most of the time, people want to chain him, and they just waste that trap, because if they chain a mirror wall, okay, you're not gonna attack, so they just used it up. And sometimes you force windstorms. There's a lot of traps that you force out, and I think Electro is extremely good. I hope, or I wish I had a 3rd one, so I could go ahead and play and take out that Twister. Now, the Guardian statues by far are the best card in the deck. The reason for that being is that whenever it's your turn, you can flip it, activate it, and flip it again, and then you get the effect, and you get to attack for 800. That's something that Dream Clown can't do. Once you switch Dream Clown to defense, you can't switch it back up to attack mode, so you can't attack. So once you switch to defense and destroy a monster, that's it for Dream Clown. Until the next turn, and then the next turn, you switch it to attack mode. You can't activate the effect unless you have Desert Sunlight, and it's extremely slow. That's where Guardian Statue shines. It's extremely fast. You can activate the effect that same turn. You don't have to wait another turn. You activate the effect, flip it face up, and summon it. His effect activates, it bounces a card, you attack for 800, and then the next turn you do the exact same thing whenever you're protected with the Security Orb or a Sphere Kuriboh. And for this deck, we are running 1 Twister and the 3 Dream Clowns, of course. Running 2 Wall Tornadoes. The Wall Tornadoes are extremely good, and you just can't underestimate how how Wild Tornado, how good it is. And the reason I'm running it is because in like Platinum 1 and higher, and then some Gold 5s, there is a ton of Harpy's Hunting Ground. And then in some like lower gold ranks, there was just a ton of it. And whenever your opponent summons a Harpy Lady and they go into a Wild Tornado or they destroy Security Orb, they're basically just destroying their Harpy Lady or whatever other monster that they might have. So that's one of the huge, like a huge advantage that this deck has, is that it can completely counter Harpy's Hunting Ground. And if your opponent doesn't target their own tornado, which it does happen a lot of the times, then most of the time they're gonna be going minus. Or like the Desert Sunlight that we run 3 of, if they just activate the effect of Harpy's Hunting Ground to target one of the back rows, most of the time it's going to be an Orb or a Wild Tornado, and if not, it's going to be a Desert Sunlight. And you only set the Desert Sunlight when you have a Dream Clown, and it's going to have the same effect. Their Harpy Lady is going to get destroyed, or one of their other monsters is going to get destroyed. So everything is completely chainable. If they target your Twister, you just activate it and you destroy Harpy's Hunting Ground. Or if they have anything else face up, you destroy that. Otherwise, you just destroy Harpy's Hunting Ground. And this Wild Tornado does help a lot, because in those lower ranks, a lot of people are playing Pump Princess and Wonder Balloons. And that's kind of the counter to it. There was a game that I played, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, when the opponent summoned... they activated Wonder Balloons and ditched all their cards, so all my monsters were like at 0 attack. And since they were at 0 attack, I couldn't do anything until I drew out a Wild Tornado or a Twister. And so the deck is extremely fun to use, and it has a counter to a lot of things. And I do have a different version that I published a long time ago. I'll see if I can find it and put it down in the link down below in the description, and you can take a look at it. And the other one, I think, had Thunder Dragons and a whole other stuff. I think it had the polymerization with the other clown. But you can take a look at it if you're interested, and maybe get some ideas on how to improve this deck. But overall, this deck did catch me by surprise, because I was playing against one, and the reason I'm playing it is because I played against a similar deck. And then after thinking about it and looking at how everything worked, that it has a really good matchup against Relinquish. And that's because whenever they summon Relinquish, you can have a Dream Clown and then activate Desert Sunlight, switches your Dream Clown to the fence and destroys the Relinquish. It's like the same thing with like the Order of Charge combo whenever you're playing against the normal Harpy's Hunting Ground. And then if you don't have that, then you have the Twister and the Wild Tornado to get rid of the Relinquish and then attack over it. So the deck has a lot of synergy, and it does have like a lot of things that you can do with it, and it counters a lot of things. However, the one deck that it cannot counter, and I don't think any deck can really counter it, is that's the Taya Burn. So the only losses that you should be getting is Taya Burn and then Bad Hands. So overall, I've been just destroying people with this deck. They really, if they try to battle, they really don't have a chance, and I think that's what the Relinquish deck is missing. Because I did try to play a couple of decks with the Relinquish, or not decks, but games with Relinquish, and I was just getting destroyed because everybody's expecting it and everybody has a counter for it. They're either playing several Twisters, several Wild Tornadoes, or they're playing Champion Vigilance, so they're playing like a Dragon deck or a normal deck. And even some Mako decks are running a trap that can negate it. So everybody's ready for Relinquish, but they are not ready for this Clown deck. And like I said, it's just destroying everybody. And let me show you, I think I'm going to show you one or two replays. Well, I'm going to show you the replay with Taya, because you really can't do anything against. So you have to, I guess, to exhibit, like as an exhibition match, I guess, as to what you can't do. And let me play this one first. And overall, like I said, the deck is extremely good, and it's a huge counter to Harpy's Hunting Ground, which everybody is running. So I think that's one of the reasons that this deck is doing so good. And I was looking at over on on the internet, and I do kind of every now and then look at, I think it's Game AAU or something like that, and they've actually switched to this deck to being like one of the top tiers at I think it was 9.5 or something. I'll link it down in the description, but if you search Duel Links, I'm pretty sure you can find that website. And so this deck is now one of the top decks. And I don't know if it was on there before I started playing the deck or after I started playing the deck, because I didn't went up there and check to see what their top tier list was until like after I was playing this deck. But I was surprised that I found it on there. And so if you're saying that I'm net decking it, then I mean I didn't look at it until after. So basically, technically not, but you could say that I am because it's on there. So I don't know. But the deck's extremely good, and as you can see, I don't know why he would order a Charge the Clown. Maybe he was just afraid of it. And after, so look at this, Harpy Sunken Ground, activate the effect, so you just chain Desert Sunlight. And then it's going to activate and switch my Dream Clown to defense, and it's going to destroy his Harpy Lady. So attacking for 2,000 damage. So all you really do need is like to attack twice with that combo with the Dream Clown and the statue. And there it goes again. Harpy Hunting Ground, destroying Security Orb, and it just destroyed itself. Basically, you attack for game, and that's it. So this deck's a huge counter. I could say that it could be an anti-meta deck. I don't know, but I want to put that title on any deck, because a lot of you just go batshit crazy when I put anti-meta and you don't really understand what the deck does. So for now, I'm not gonna say it's anti-meta because of that reason. But the deck is good against a lot of decks, and the only thing you'll see here in a bit is this Taya deck, and it's just there's really no counter to Taya. I was thinking about adding the life equalizers, but that's adding 3 cards that are gonna be completely useless against everything else. So I decided against it, and I said, I guess if I just play against Taya, I'm just gonna lose. I mean, there's really nothing else that you can do. I think Konami needs to add Des Wombat to the card pool so we can go ahead and have a way to defeat it, or maybe even nerf the Taya deck to where it doesn't have dual standby, so where it can just start out at 4 cards, because otherwise it just wins in 3 turns at the most if they don't like draw their perfect cards. But after 3 or 4 turns that they have, they should be winning, even if they don't draw any monsters or anything. So it's just basically just burning through life points. And since we're lower that burning land, if we just let it go, ultimately it would win the game for her. It's 500, attack and receive. I figured I just went ahead and activated the Wild Tornado to get rid of the Burning Land, but at the end it doesn't even matter. Goblin Thief. Like I said, it has just so much burn. Here basically I'm just trying to survive, but yeah, you'll see. Statue. That's the thing that I'm saying about statues. You can activate it that same turn. You don't have to wait another turn. It just basically go ahead and activates it, and you can go ahead and attack. If that was a Dream Clown, you wouldn't be able to do that. Now here, actually, I think I got extremely lucky because after I flipped the Garden Statue, this past turn she didn't draw a burn card, but I think in this coming turn I think she does. And all she really does need to do is take 500. And there you go, and that's it. Alright. So, like I said, overall the deck's extremely good. Only counter to it is Taya for now. And you can see on the replays that I was testing out. It's one of you that just messaged me. I'll read that later. I've been testing out several decks, but none of them have done as good as that clown deck. And before this clown deck, I did get like 1 or 2 wins with, I think, Relinquish, but the Relinquish gets destroyed, and unless you play someone in like gold or like 3 or lower, it's really not gonna do anything. So I think it's the video is getting way too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. And I haven't had a chance to play any like at all today. I've played like 3 or 4 games maybe, but that's gonna be it for today. And you have any questions or comments, just leave them down in the comment section below. And no, this isn't that time meta deck. I'm not gonna call it that. I'm just gonna call it clown control or statue control. I don't know, which it's basically statue control. The clown doesn't really. It doesn't do as much as you think. It's more of the statue that's doing everything. So if you can order to charge anything, I highly suggest that you order to charge the statue, because the statue is gonna end up killing you. The clown is extremely slow. So if you're gonna order to charge anything, if you're playing like the normal Harpy's Hunting Ground, go ahead and order to charge the statue. Don't order to charge the Dream Clan. I see a lot of mistakes being made when people do that, and they don't go for the correct target. And so just so you know, go for the statue. Don't go for the Dream Clan. So that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And like I said, if you enjoy my videos, go ahead and leave a like and leave a subscribe. And if you're not, just go ahead and leave a dislike and let me know what it is that you disliked. And that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.